So I went and looked at the instructions again for the Sonar Transmitter thingy. What's this thing called again? Sonar Transmitting Cruiser 6783. So I replaced the white guys, these fantastically fancy pieces that I remember loving when I was a kid. I ordered 4 from the Bricklink seller, and I only needed 3. I looked at the instructions. So the 2 in the back here, 1 and 2 on both sides, which makes it kind of look interesting. And then the front console guy, he's got the little black thing right there. And there's a white one that came in the set. It's right on there. So 3 in 1, that's fine. So what I'm missing now is the white hinge. Whatever. 2 1x2 lights, and 1 1x2 slope with this pattern on it here. I have a bunch of blue, and I didn't have any white. So I never got this, and I use a lot. So besides the pieces I just had to get, I have these. They're just my whole bin of tiles and or fancy pieces like this. They're all mixed up, and I couldn't find any. I ran out of 1x2 lights because I used them all, so I'm not worried about that because I have lots. It's just that I've never had that 1x2 slope with that pattern on it. Never had it. So those are the only parts I really, and the white hinge, never had that either. So those 3 parts of this entire set that I never had in my collection. So you know, it's not too bad to build this set out of parts from my collection. Oh, and of course the black guys too. I had to order those, but I had one. Where is it? I had it on my desk here. I must have already put it back into the file that already. But you know, I can't complain. And of course the balloon tires, which I was looking for the other set, but of course these are my last 4, which is fine. I have more. I just, you know, I reconstituted literally, I think 15 or 13 6880s, and those things take 2, 4, 8, 12. And I think I have a few uranium search vehicles built, and those take, if I remember correctly, 2, 4, 8, 16. Is it double set in the front? Is it double? I honestly can't remember now. It's been a long time since I built it. It's one of my favorite sets, but I don't have it set up. And of course, all the other builds I've done. So this guy is done for now. I am not going to worry about the 3 missing pieces, the 1x2 lights, because I have them, and the 1x2 slope. I'm not worried about it at all. I'm going to put this stuff into the collection. I'm going to roll this back into the collection. I'm going to start sorting more like Jeff does with more stuff. But the other part of this today is because I got this baggie of 2x2 macaroni tiles. I wanted to finish up my 6 pieces, round pieces for the puzzle, the box stacking puzzle, where put all the items into the box puzzle. So here's the box. I modified it just a little tiny bit, and it's supposed to make it all nice, and I can just dump these in here for now. I did make the box so I could close the lid. If the pieces are not where they're supposed to be, because the pieces are supposed to be flush with this red perimeter here on the inside. And so I made, just so people don't cheat, I made a tester. So when you get the, let me just drop that in the ground. So you would put the pieces in there, and you put this on there. And if it's flat, then you've done it properly. If it's not flat, then you have to go back and do it more. So I built this little tester, and I put a little thing on top just to hold it. Just because, whatever. I wanted to do something cute and schmarmy and whatever. I left a nice little gap in the top here, so when you dump the pieces in and they're not fitting correctly, that you can close the lid and take places. Now it looks like a kind of fake red TARDIS. Anywho, I might bring that the Lego dinner tomorrow night. I don't know yet. I'm gonna probably change out a few. Where did I put that? There we go. I only put 2 2x2s with studs, but I might change it to 4 because that thing pops off easy. you keep on modifying these things to make them hopefully show proof, or bring them to dinner proof or whatever else. I know that should hold that better. Yes, it does. Okay, and I can still get it off. Yes, I can. That's all that matters. Okay, I have to prioritize when I'm going to sort more. I think I'm going to do my light gray, my old gray light tiles into the Jeff Van Winden way of sorting. I've done the blue already. All my blue tiles are sorted, but I was looking for some gray tiles, and I want to dig through the bin. And then I dread the day I'm going to start doing my black tiles, because those are, I have a whole 2 bins of black tiles, so I'm going to be downsizing those quite substantially. Like I did with blue, I actually got rid of a lot of blue tiles. I remember buying I think it's called a K box from the Lego store at Sherway. The entire box, the little box that they use for the pick-a-brick, I bought an entire box of 1x8 blue tiles. Just because I thought I'd use them, because I was making huge layouts at the time. Now that I've downsized the layout, I don't need that many, so I just have one. I'll show you what I did with the blue tiles. Not tiles. It's not even full. So this is my blue tiles, and so you got the 1x8s here, and the 2x2s, 1x6s, the 2x4s because they're small. Oh look, I even have some macaronis and miscellaneous pieces. 1x8s, 1x6s, 1x4s, 1x3s, 1x2s, and then over here are grill plates or grill tiles, and 1x1s are up there. 2x4s because I don't have too many, they're right there. And then the miscellaneous 1x1 round tiles and stuff like that are in there. So that works. And then the miscellaneous, not really tiles, but overall panels, 1x1 tiles with clip on top, right there. And then 1x1 panels, 2x1 panels, 2x2 tiles with stud in the middle. I don't think they call it that anymore, but that's what I call it, because it's a tile with a stud in the middle. It's not a plate, because the stud's not where it's supposed to be. And then 2x2 tiles with a Technic pin sticking at the top. The handle, one of my favorite pieces there. And then down here is just miscellaneous, like the sink tap, faucet, and some like the I want to call them shields, the 2x3 with the bottom corners cut out, 1x4x1 panels down there, and then a whole bunch of steering wheels. That whole thing is all steering wheels that I've gathered over the years. So I'm gonna do my gray, and I'm sure I'm gonna have left over. I'll just put the other gray in here. So fill that up. That blue is now fantastic. It makes me happy. So thanks, Jeff. And it makes it a lot easier to find things, which is always awesome. And yeah, so that's where we are right now. I'm going to start, when I get this cleaned off and into the collection, what's left here, and probably this off the desk, I'm going to take down my Megacore magnetizer, and I'm going to fix it with the right bricks. And then they'll be complete. I fixed the backpacks already, because again, I bought 4 backpacks, or 2 backpacks, a little bit more. And then, so they're already in the Megacore, which is nice. And, you know, finish those 2 sets so they're complete. I think one is complete. I haven't even checked that yet, but it's right there. I could check it. But anywho, I got many miles to go before I sleep, as they say. I'm actually going to put, I got these things here, so let me just do this right now. Whilst I got these things out here, because I have the macaroni bricks. I don't know if they're all going to fit in there, but they don't. No, they fit perfectly fine. So this one's missing a clip on that side, but what do you get from the dollar store? As long as you don't drop it. It's just awesome. I was thinking about this after I just finished the last video. How much I've had, because I was talking about the sorting and how I stored things over the years. How much I've had, how much fun I've had, literally through almost 6 decades now. It's getting close to 6 decades of absolute joy of this hobby. 5.5, my earliest memories, as I say. Having never had a Dark Ages, which is pretty rare in this group of Lego fans. That's people are. I'm not saying I'm the only person on the planet that never had a Dark Ages, but there's pretty few of us that didn't have a Dark Ages. And again, I talked about how blessed my life is over the decades that I've been on this planet. I had a nice little chat the other day with my dad, who is 84. So again, I'm fortunate on that one because a lot of my friends do not have their dads as long as I've had mine. My dad had me when he was like 26 or 27, and I still have him at 57. So it's a good 30 years I've got to have a dad and hang out with him. Oh, my whole life. I got all that math wrong, so don't listen to me. I've had him for 57 years. I don't know where my mind was right there. What's he talking about? So I've been singularly blessed with having a dad for this long, and the fact that he is 84 and he's still going. Again, pretty not rare, but it's pretty up there. And we had a nice little chat the other day, and I was talking about the memories of growing up, and the camping and the Boy Scouts and the biking and the hiking and building forts. Like, he was always the dad for me, and it's very, very when I look back, it's just like I talked about moments before. Most of my moments have my dad in it. So it's like it has been astounding across all moments of my life. My dad's been there, and yeah, I can't complain about that at all. It's been, again, a massively huge blessing in my life that I've got to have that that a lot of people do not get. And so anyway, I don't want to get so poignant that I'm getting misty-eyed talking about it. But I did want to say that specifically this hobby and the people I've met, either here online on this YouTube channel, and there's some people have been responding to these videos of mine lately that are new to me, and I've just fantastically awesome, and I feel very, very blessed. And I don't want to take it for granted. And I don't want people out there to think they're being taken for granted. I do love communities. And I love this community especially. It's always been good to me. And so on that note, I'm not going to draw this on for more than 14 minutes. This is done. That's mostly done. This has to be rolled into the collection. I have had a few inquiries for parts and pieces, and I'm here for it. Listen to the words coming out of my mouth. I'm here for parts to be disseminated to other people, should you choose to need parts from my collection. I don't want to open up a brickling store. I find that to be a little, at this point, daunting. I might do it when I retire, maybe. But right now, I am in no way wanting to invest that effort. But that said, I do have a lot of parts that people want. So I have no problem here's a word, parting with parts. Here's a little bit of a turn of phrase. I have no problem parting with parts that people want, because it's going to help me clean up this room and have less stuff here, which is making me a little discombobulated. And it's going to help people who want the parts. And because I am the age I am, and I have the historicity of parts and pieces from my ute, the 2 utes. The defense is wrong. Yes, I keep on stumbling across that clip on the YouTubes and the TikToks. Marissa Tomei absolutely deserved that Academy. It's an absolutely perfect movie. I wouldn't change, like I keep on talking about this sometimes. There are certain movies out there that I wouldn't change one word, one motion, one movement, one piece of music, one background placement. Shawshank, and My Cousin Vinny. I would not change one iota, one jot or tittle of that movie ever. It is just perfect. There have been a few perfect movies out there. Shawshank being one of them. But My Cousin Vinny, I just keep on. It's just fantastic. Anyway, where'd that come from? Yeah, not past the 50-minute mark. Sorry, we're cutting it. We are going to bed. I'm gonna put these into the bins over there. Start sorting this out, but I'm tired. So, you guys all stay safe, take care, and as always, I'll talk to you soon.